Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to be predicting a company's stock price using linear regression in Python. So before we get started, I want to download a dataset that I'm going to use to predict their closing price using the linear regression model. So for that, I'm going to have to go to Quandl, which is a website that I use to download datasets. So let's go ahead and screen share that. If I can get the window. Okay, there we go. So we're on Quandl right now, and we're gonna go ahead and search up for end of the day prices US, and we're gonna get the end of the US stock prices right here, and we're gonna go ahead and download. Let's see what we can download. We're gonna download Microsoft. Let's download Microsoft, and yeah, so this is their stock price, their historical stock prices, and we can see that the latest value is 2017. It's not 2021, but it's fine. We're gonna use this for educational purposes only, and we're gonna see if our model can accurately predict the stock price. And please don't take this video as like professional, like financial advice. And yeah, stock prices can this prediction model is not really accurate in any sense. It might be lucky and get accurate, but please don't take this as advice, the model, but just use it for learning linear regression and machine learning as a whole, and understanding how you can use ML to actually predict certain values. So yeah, we're gonna download this as a CSV file, and as you can see, we have this as a CSV file, and I'm gonna open it, and now I'm gonna share my screen in Excel because we're gonna be kind of formatting this data a bit more. So let's screen share Excel. So right now we're on Excel, and basically what we want to do right here is change some values that we're going to use. So we're going to change the date value. So if you're experienced with machine learning, you don't have to do this, and you can probably find another way to go about this. But I'm going to change the date value where it could be a float on Python I mean. So right now it is not going to be a float, it's going to be a string. Reason being is because it has these slashes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to format cells, and I'm gonna go to custom, and what I'm gonna do is get this right here, and actually no, let me go to format cells, and let me get let me turn it to this, and a format cells. Let me edit this out right here. So I'm gonna do month y. So try to do the same as me, where I put 2 m's and 4 y's, which means it's gonna fill in the data accordingly. And now when I click OK, we're gonna get the month and we're gonna get the year next to each other. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select a day, and then I'm gonna scroll all the way down. I'm gonna hold shift, and I'm gonna click this value right here. So what this is gonna do is it's basically gonna select all these values, and I'm gonna go to data, I'm gonna go to A to Z, which is gonna basically flip all the values so that the lowest value of date would be 2013. It's gonna basically go in ascending order, which is what I want for my model to predict the future prices for Microsoft. So now what we're gonna go ahead and do is click save, Control S, and now we are gonna go back to our code. So let me go ahead and try to share that screen. Let me see. Okay, there we go. So now I'm sharing my original screen, and I'm gonna click files right here, and I'm gonna see if I can add a file um, right here. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna basically go to my downloads, and I'm gonna drag this file onto my editor, my open editor right here. So okay, that didn't work. Let me try again. Okay, so right here we have the file on Visual Studio Code. So let me just share my screen for VS Code. So right now we have our CSV file right here, and we're gonna basically use this file right here to predict the stock price for Microsoft right here. So I think from now on, I'm gonna just give a basic walkthrough of how I'm gonna do this. So first, let's go ahead and save this, obviously, and we basically want to first read the CSV file using pandas. So we're going to use pd.read. So we're going to assign it to data equals pd.read underscore CSV. We're going to read the CSV file, and we're going to fill in EOD, the file name, which is EOD MSFT. Okay, that's a S dot CSV. And we also want to tell how the different variables are separated, and as you can see, they're all separated by commas. Commas. So okay, I'm getting some error. Let me just discard that. I think it's because I accidentally edited it. So we're gonna have to change add SCP, which is separate, equals comma. So right here, our code right now understands that it's separated by a comma. So now we're gonna assign some variables, some more variables. So data equals data, and we're gonna do date. We're gonna use the date, the open, and close. So basically what we did right here is, looking up here, we just want to use our date, our open, and our close price. So we got our open price right here, and we got our close price right here. And now what we're gonna do is we are gonna save this. We're gonna predict. We're basically gonna predict. Okay, what's the error? Let me just go back right here. We're gonna predict close, which is our closing price. So now I basically talked about our variables, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and code the linear regression part, in which we use linear regression to really predict the closing price according to the previous years. So now I'm gonna play some background music and probably speed up the video so you can follow along and probably code with me. And if you think I'm going a bit too fast, you can always pause the video. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start coding. as you can see over here, guys, we just predicted stock price for Microsoft right here. So this is a graph that I made using Matplot lit libraries, and I used ggplot, which is a style that just makes the graph look a bit better, as you can see right here. And that's gonna end it for today's video.